So somebody's asking if you wish you would have told Richard all your plans from the beginning, from the episode where y'all called to where he said he was going to come down.
If I would have had my plans, I might could have been better at giving them. But I didn't have them because it was a bachelorette party and I didn't plan the bachelorette party. Nettie did. Nettie was basically the overseer of the bachelorette party. I didn't even know where I was going until the freaking, I don't know, like several hours prior to the bachelorette party. So if I would have had more information, maybe I could have given it, but I didn't have it. I didn't plan this bachelorette party. My family did. And Nettie was ultimately the one that was in charge of all that. And she wasn't going to tell me where we were supposed to be until we were due to be there. So there was nothing I could ever go back and redo in that way. I didn't know where I was going. So no, there's nothing I could do different there. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Gossiping Gypsy Sisters. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Annie. You may know us from TLC show Gypsy Sisters. This is our new show where we break down all things gypsy. What's up now?
From the culture to the fashion to our everyday life, each week we'll be updating you on what's been going on in our personal life, as well as breaking down the next episode of Gypsy Sisters as we watch them in order for the very first time right here with you.
Are we sure we want to do this? Because my life been crazy lately.
I mean, who's like isn't crazy these days, Annie?
If this is your first time watching, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more gypsy content. Today we're answering all your burning questions.
Okay, now let's spill the tea. And so what's been going on with us, Annie?
What ain't been going on with me? My house is a disaster. Y'all, I got this house about 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago. I don't even know where to start.
Take a breath.
So the owner decided that he would give us a whole new floors in the house. Meanwhile, it's wintertime, wintertime, cold.
No ice.
So the day we saw the house, I got the key to the house.
Woohoo.
That very next night, he sent me pictures and let me pick out the floor that I want. Ordered the floor. A week goes by, the floor didn't show up because we had a snowstorm. Another week goes by, the floor's still not there. So then I had him cancel it. I went to the local Home Depot and I picked the floor up. Here it is 8 days later, and my floor is just getting done now.
As you're doing this very podcast we're in, they're there at your house, right?
At my house getting the floor done. Right this very second. And with that being said, on top of all that, my plumbing work decided to all up in my house. I go to wash a load of clothes the other day.
It's all backing up
into the bathtub from the wash machine.
Whoops.
Got a plumber out to my house. At this time, they ain't into the bathroom with the bathroom floor yet, so he had to cut the toilets up.
Oh, wow.
I run a snake down through there. He runs a snake down through there, and what does he pull up? Roots.
Roots from what?
The tree roots has grown into where the pipe...
The house?
No, not in the house. They grown into the lines, like for the...
Tree roots is grown in the lines of the plumbing.
So, like...
Tree.
You know when you flush a toilet, wash clothes in there when it all drains?
Yes.
Well, in the ground, roots is growing.
It's taking the trees out.
It's taking the plumbing work out.
Wow.
It's in it.
So basically, trees are growing up through the house.
They're not growing up through the house. They're on the ground where the pipes are on the outside, not in the house. But anyways,
anyway,
not in the house. So while the floor is getting put down, the plumber has to come and put all new pipes.
I hope the tree doesn't come up through your living room floor and be like, "How wow, I'm here."
You want to know something crazy? There's no trees in my backyard for that to happen.
It's where you're going to get one in your living room sooner than later. I'm feeling.
No, it's where there was old trees there, I guess,
and they had to cut them down, and they're surely coming back with their roots. Baby, you come back to where you come from. They can take them down, but they can't keep them out. Let's get real.
Anyways, my floor will be done today. But the city came out yesterday and marked for the plumber guy to be able to tap into the city to be able to put all new.
Annie's going to have an original Christmas tree this year for Christmas in her living room floor, apparently.
No, I'm not. Kayla, I've had a hectic. I'm surprised I'm even able to sit here today.
And you just went and got Carly and brought her back with the trees growing up through the floors. Got it.
All right. Listen, yes, Carly's visited. The day I moved into the house, I met her dad to pick her up. She come home. She's helped me. We've been doing that. Meanwhile, with her with me, we had to get a hotel for about a whole week. I finally went back to my house last night. My floor will be done today as I'm doing the podcast. As we're doing this right now, the flooring guy is at my house, finishing my house up. And I got to go home and finish putting the.
I thought my life was goddamn.
I got to finish putting rooms together.
Your roots just aren't done growing. Let's get real, Annie. The roots ain't done.
On top of that, this weekend, I have to pick Crystal and Lacey up. Lacey's coming home, but Crystal's coming to stay with me.
Oh, dear Lord.
With my grandbaby.
With the roots growing through the floors.
They're not growing through the floors. They're outside growing.
They're coming through the pipes. I understand.
But it's outside, not in the house.
Oh, they're going to make it through that house. You're going to have a real Christmas tree this year. Trust me.
I'm done. What's been going on in your life, sister?
Nothing like none of that shit. I mean, damn, we left and went to Florida for 1 week. While we were there for a week, we thought we was coming home a week later. Yeah. Woo, we go to Florida. We think we're going to go down there for a week, right?
You get stowed in.
Only to get stuck down there for an extra week. And I don't know how many $1,000 more it costed to stay there because it snowed here. We got ice here. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. But it's okay because we stayed down there and froze our asses in Florida instead of freezing them here. And then when we got back, we had a gas leak in our hoses. So clearly we got problems too. Benny went outside, checked the leaks. The heat wasn't working in here. From where we shut everything down and just shut it off for 2 weeks. When we come back to minor problems. Pipes was froze. Gas lines were leaking. And I'm just today, as we're sitting here doing the podcast, getting heat back through my trailer, our trailer, everybody's trailer.
I'm gonna lie, I'm glad to be in a house. It's been a nightmare.
Well, clearly it doesn't matter if you're in a house or a pit bull. They're going to come with problems.
But when the problem is fixed, I'm going to be pleasant and comfortable.
You're going to be pleasantly plump. Well, I'm pleasantly warm now. So I'm pleasantly warm. My heat finally got fixed today. Like you said.
Georgie called me and told me he was down, told me he was coming to see me. And didn't even come see me.
So he come down here, got all of his stuff out of the camper that he left in it. The camper he left, it was moving out of. He come down, emptied that. He also had a court date for speeding, which he drove all the ways down here for a court date.
That didn't happen.
All the way to get here to find out. No, he didn't have to go to court. The day before he come, he called me and said, "Mom, could you make me and Landon," that's his best friend, like more like a brother, "could you make us some bacon gravy and scrambled eggs and toast?" I said, "Yes, I will." I got a picture of it. However, it wasn't on toast. They decided they ended up wanting white bread. I made bacon gravy. George ate 6 slices of bacon gravy. He loves scrambled eggs, and so did Landon. I have a picture of it. It was, the plates I made was a slices of 3. They went back for seconds and ate 6 slices of white bread with bacon gravy. He's like, "Mom, how do you make that?" I said, "George, it's just bacon. Same way we make corned beef gravy, chip beef gravy, sausage gravy. It's bacon gravy."
Yeah.
So I said, "You drove all the ways down here for a court date, only for that really not take place. You drove down here for a breakfast plate. Out of this world, I'm not going to lie. The breakfast plate, they tore down to the ground." But with that being said, he's been out of work for a couple weeks. He's coming back here on tomorrow because him and Richie's going off on a work trip tomorrow. He's grown now. He has to do what he has to do to work.
Big boy things.
Yeah, big boy things.
How did your trip to Florida go?
Well, me and Benny and Brody went. George was supposed to go, but he thought the flu was going to get him down
I
there.
remember you saying it on the last episode.
So he didn't go because he was afraid he was going to get sick down there, which I really don't blame him because the flu has gotten out of control this year. COVID has been turning into pneumonia, and pneumonia has been turning into death. So, with that being said, I was like, George, if you really don't want to go, I get it. I understand. Outside of George not going, me, Benny, and Bertie went. We all stayed together in a room. Danielle and George went, and they brought both their kids, and it was George's birthday. So we spent George's birthday down there, celebrated that for a week straight. And then when it was time to come home, the weather was bad back here, so we didn't get to come home. We had to extend our vacation for another week, which I didn't mind.
But the weather, when I was down in Florida, we only had 2 nice days. It was cold.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Out of the 14 days that we were there, we probably had like 3 cold days out of the 14. Overall, it was nice. We did have some cold days. I was a little bit disappointed in that, but we did enjoy it. We all made it back home, and with that being said, we all made it back home into snow and ice. And we've been on the phone for 3 days talking about leaving again, to possibly go on a cruise, meeting in Miami, catching a
Are you
baby.
going to fly this time?
No, I'm not flying. I don't want to get on the airplanes no more. To me, they're not as safe as they used to be, so I don't trust them.
Well, with all that being said, should we get into today's burn question?
Let's do it, girl.
What is your current favorite TV show? Well, mine's Summer I Turned Pretty. I've watched all the seasons. It's my favorite. They're coming out with the movie, and I cannot wait. I love it all. She ended up being with the guy I wanted her to be, Bella. So yeah, that's my favorite TV show. What's your favorite TV show?
Mine is more like FBI files, the cops,
First 48.
First 48. You already know. And where we've come home into all this cold weather, it's not like you can get out. So I've been stuck on TV. Yep, that's all we've had to do.
I'm gonna tell you what else I like too. The George and Tammy. They made like 6 or 7 episodes. Man,
Oh, that was the best.
I love George Jones, Tammy Wynette. Yeah.
There was no episode like that I've ever watched before.
The love. When I listen to George Jones songs now, it's like a whole different deal with them. I love.
You see the story behind the songs.
Ends up hurting the pain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Love it.
Same. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites so far this year.
What song are you playing on repeat now?
None, because I'm stuck in the house on TV shows. I can't listen to music because I'm stuck inside on the First 48.
Favorite song on repeat?
I'll tell you one good thing that instantly puts me in a good mood, and that is music. Although I'm stuck in the television, if I get up to clean or cook, I automatically go to my Google, and here's what I say. Hey, Google, play me today's top country. And whatever goes from there, I'm straight.
Kayla, Alexa's better than Google.
I will disagree with you.
No, Alexa's better.
We're going to agree to disagree.
No, hey, Alexa's way better.
Alexa can deal with you. I'm dealing with Google.
Imagine screaming across your house, Alexa! Alexa will play games and everything with you.
And so will Google. You just have to tell Google.
I love Alexa.
I love Google. So, what's a personality trait you get from your family, Annie?
Oh, everything I do, everything. My looks. Actually, you want to know something? I think we hold a good, like my weight. Like, I'm not saying I'm small, but I'm not big, and
yeah, our metabolism is pretty faithful.
High metabolism.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. We all do have a super high metabolism, which keeps us.
And our family, I think it holds it well.
Yeah, we do.
What's my go-to comfort food? I just love all food. I don't have a favorite. I love
A pot of beans and fatback is what my house goes
Yeah,
to.
listen to this girl.
Or a pot of vegetable soup and yeast spread. I mean, that's our go-to.
That's what I made last night.
I know, and I didn't even get none, so
I got some at home.
I want some.
I'm gonna go home and heat it up, make a fluffy.
That's what I want.
Man, it is so good. I made the best soup. Last night it was bomb.
So do you make your fluff? It was homemade, or do you use
It was
frozen?
Carly's request. I use the stuff that rises because it tastes no different.
I'm gonna have to try that and judge.
Come to
for
my house
myself.
after this today. I will make you one.
What's something small that really annoys you?
Somebody smacking. When somebody's eating and they're beside you doing that, oh, my kids will cry. They hate it. My kids cannot
really don't
stand
like
it, and I don't like it either. But if somebody's sitting beside you and that annoys the hell out of me.
Same. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that either.
I don't like it. I don't like. I hate it.
Well, what's one habit you're trying to break?
Biting my nails because I really want nails, and I have when I don't have my nails done, I bite my nails because it's like a nerve thing, I guess. I don't know, but I have a bad habit on biting my nails, and I don't like it. And I want to break it.
I'm trying to stay off my phone so much because it's become my whole life. I don't break that.
With me working on my house, I don't have time to stay on my phone. I ain't even had time for my TikTok.
Well, Annie, what's your favorite place you've ever traveled to? Because mine's Florida all day, every day.
Florida, I love Florida. I love Disney. I love well, I just went to Universal, but I love all the parks. I just love Florida in general. I love Orlando.
Me too. And considering going back and taking a cruise pretty much explains my favorite place.
Well, what's one thing you can't leave the house without? My phone.
Phone.
Oh, my phone is my go-to. Like, that's how I pay for Apple Pay, Tap Pay.
We couldn't make it 5 minutes down the road without our phones. Like, we couldn't. I can't pay for nothing without my phone.
I have to have my phone.
So,
and my maps. Like, if somebody told me, hey, Annie, you need to go to Ohio or Michigan or somewhere,
you could do it.
I'm not going nowhere without my phone because if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't get nowhere.
Well, Annie, I have this one question. I already know what you're going to answer it. If you don't, I'm really going to call you out. What's one moment you felt really proud of yourself? If you don't answer this right
When
now,
I become a grandmother.
When you took 17 hours to Florida by your God self, just you and Toto and Angel.
Oh, man. I did. I got up and left. You just look what you did. You scrolled my whole script down.
You're on page 8. It's cool. You went 17 hours with Angel and Toto.
Well, did I tell you how she got out and missing? And the people called her Pearl.
A pig. She was a pig. First of all, she was a pig at the
She went running through that hotel lobby. When she got out, she went running through, and the people said, "Man, we thought a pig come running through here because she can barely breathe. She snorkels like a pig. Her little nose." But yes, I did. I took a 12-hour road trip turned into 17, and I drove it, baby. I left at 6:30 that morning and just drove.
You want to
3 times.
You want to know what's my favorite way to relax after a long day? And then I'll ask you what's yours. Well, let me tell you, I like to go dive in my bed, cut the first 48 on, plug my phone in, and set in Facebook and TikTok surf until I fall asleep.
That and Joy used to get so mad at me being on my phone because he'd say, "Can you at least watch a movie with me?" But I'm the same way with my phone. I'll sit there and look at stuff and scroll. But I got this box. It's called the VC box.
Stain box I have, yep.
Do you watch it?
Sometimes.
Well, I faithfully use this box. It's got all movie channels. I don't pay cable bill, y'all, because I got this VC box, and it's got everything and anything you can imagine.
Pretty amazing.
Yes. So all I pay is the internet bill. I've had this box going on over a year now, and it's the absolute best.
I agree. I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
That's what relaxes me. I put my little cable box up, and I lay down. I got my pillows, those hotel pillows?
Yes.
Sink into, yes.
And comforters.
Kayla, what's a fashion trend you love and one you hate?
I love all new fashion.
So
I really don't hate any new fashion trend.
The only thing I don't like is bell bottoms. I used to like them as a young kid, and I used to didn't like skinny leggings.
I used to tear them up.
But now, I went into American Eagle the other day, and I tried on bell bottoms, and I just can't bring myself to getting them. I don't like them.
I'm gonna agree with you on that. I used to,
And I love new legging sets. Anything new legging sets that come out.
oh hell yeah. Anything legging. Yeah. What's your dream vacation destination?
I've never been on a cruise as much as I've talked about doing one. I've never done one yet. So that's probably something I want to do.
And I've never been on one that's not been considered a Disney or kids cruise. So same for me, which is what is in talks right now. Say cruise. Adult cruise. Long as Diamond can go, I'm going.
Kayla, I don't think you could take Diamond on a cruise.
I'm taking Diamond on the cruise. If Diamond can't go, I'm not going. Annie, what's something you're currently working on improving about yourself? I told you mine. I'm trying to stay off my phone more.
I'm trying to not get so mad and run away from my problems. I'm trying to face them.
Talk them out.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
These are all good things.
No, I really am. That's really what I'm like for me, for myself, because I've always had a problem with shutting down and just running, and I don't ever face my problems, and I'm just what I'm trying to work on.
And it's been working out, huh?
Yeah.
What's your favorite snack?
Oh man,
mine's brownies at midnight. maybe even some
Kayla, your
sausage gravy at midnight.
Scrambled egg, white bread.
Don't play with me. Don't. Yeah, that's my ultimate go-to.
Or a fried potato sandwich on a bun with some hot sauce, pork and beans.
Oh yes, I'm hungry.
I'm not starving. Damn. What's a TV show you'd watch over and over again? The Summer I Turned Pretty, The Outer Banks,
The War Room. For me, I love that movie. And I also like The Passion of Christ. I could watch that over and over. Actually, every time I watch that, I never get emotional on any TV shows of any kind. But The Passion of Christ, I've never made it to the end without crying, ever.
I like The Chosen.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I love that show too, but
The Passion of Christ.
But TV shows I love, Outer Banks and Summer I Turned Pretty, they're like my favorite. And My Life with the Walter Boys. I love that show too.
I've never watched any of those, so I could not relate.
I got your sissy turned on to them. She watched every last one of them.
I bet I can't relate because I've never watched them.
What's something you're really good at? Cooking,
being
cleaning the house.
Just being mate.
I'm good at cooking and cleaning the house.
I'm the best at cooking and cleaning, but I'm better at being me.
I cannot.
I'm better at being me. Everything I do, I think I do just fine.
And I'm great at being a good housewife.
What's that one song that always brings back memories?
Oh man.
Anything country, would you say, always kind of like goes back into your past, like your upbringing, your childhood songs?
Any of the little old time school, like, when you go back and listen to like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah.
All of those type deals, like as a kid, and especially country, like any of the old country, that'll just set your mood different.
Takes you back to when you were a child with your parents. And it was the music they listened to that would put you in the mood, like to take you back in the time of being a child and being with your parents at a young
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, I don't know where I'm at.
Annie, I already know the answer to this for myself. I'm going to ask you. I'm definitely curious to know this. What's your favorite way to spend the weekend? After you answer, I'll tell you mine.
Oh, man. If it's in the summertime, I like being out on my golf.
5 hours, cookouts, and golf
cart rides. Yes.
In the winter, what would you say?
Probably it's staying in, curled up, watching movies.
And soups and beans and like
winter food.
Yeah, winter
cooking.
Comfort food.
And of course, TikToking we do.
TikTok will never go away. It's become a big part of our life.
What's a goal you have for the next year? I don't necessarily have a goal.
My goal would be to advance in TikTok, although I'm doing very well. I would like to advance, take another step, another leap of faith with TikTok, honestly, because it's been so down lately.
Mine's to maybe pick up on TikTok. I was doing really good, but somehow I took like a dry spell on there or something. I don't know. I think it's from where the app is switching over.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think that's like one of my issues, but I still haven't gave up. in the mix of it all, I've been trying to get my house right and try to do TikTok and then working on our podcast. It's just been the struggle's been real. I wish there was more of me and not just one.
Oh my God. Could you imagine things we could do if there was more than one of us?
Could you imagine what y'all would deal with if there was more than one of me?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle it. You're enough, Annie, in one person.
Kayla, I barely said to see you because of my house.
But well, let me ask you this, because I do have this, and I was just talking about this with Benny the other day. What's a childhood memory that still makes you laugh? I have mine. You want to hear mine first, or why you think about yours? You remember when? Okay, so we just got a lot of snow. I told Benny the other day. I said Chuck used to take
this. The first thing that come in my mind is
a hood, and pull us on the hood around the field in the snow. And then I've seen so many people die this year from doing the same thing. I'm like, damn, we really made it through our young years.
Do you remember when I was like 15 years old and I got my first go-kart? It was freezing cold out. They took me out to ride it, and I was spinning in circles and sending mud all over the place. And then we put us in that big hoopty car. We called it the hoopty mobile. Do you remember us being little bitty kids driving that around in the field? That's pretty much.
He would let us wide open, 80-mile-an-hour field.
In the horse field, and he put us in this car. He was our stepdad.
I'm more like a father.
They put us in his car, and that's pretty much how we learned how to drive.
No, it's how we
swear all the time. We could go as fast as we wanted. I mean, of course, he'd stop us if we got bad, but that's how I learned how to drive.
And there was a horse in the field named Sandy. And Sandy did not like it when we come out there to ride that car in that field. Sandy would be so upset and nervous, she would go in the barn and hide from us. We thought it was the coolest thing ever because we were able to drive. Although we weren't on the road, and it wasn't like we didn't have a license, but we had keys and a car. And if we wanted to go in circles, by God, we could go in circles all we wanted. And it was the greatest thing in the world growing up.
What's something you wish more people knew about you? Well, from where we were on TV, people say these mean, hateful things, saying
we're really not that person.
Yeah, they say that we're on drugs or that we're this and we're that. And I've never touched a drug a day in my life. Never.
And even if, let's just say we was to touch drugs, although we had not. People go through things in their life and they overcome them. Other people on the other side of the screen should not be so quick to judge others, because there is people out there on drugs where we're being accused and haven't. There is people that are. Does it make them a bad person? No. It's how
I'll say that there's not one person in this world that is perfect. Everybody's got their old flaws, their mistakes, and things they've done in life that they don't know, that they're not okay with. So people shouldn't be so quick to judge somebody on things that when they really don't know that person in real life.
Sure.
Just because we done a TV show and we were on TV don't mean we're bad. Don't mean that what you see on TV is older, this or that. No, that
what you see is what you get. No, because sometimes TV will extend and what's that word I'm looking for? They'll like exaggerate.
It's a TV show. TV is TV. Like,
they're there for the drama, not the soft side of it.
I am a very outgoing person. I love everybody and I get along with everybody. And I'm not, people try to make me out to be a hateful person. I'm not.
And with all that being said, what's one word that describes your mood today?
Oh, I'm in a great mood today.
Me too. Very good mood.
I just want my house done. Probably maybe everyone in a good mood.
Doing well. People want to know if we still hang out with Laura and Gus. I mean, damn, that's my brother. Yes, we hang out with them.
And me and Laura's still super close. We were always best friends growing up. We went to school together. I tell her all the time, I'm like, you used me to get with my brother. But in all reality,
we know better.
We're still super close to today. Me and Laura treat each other like sisters more than we do sister-in-laws. And my brother is, of course, my brother. So yes, we see my brother. What the fuck was that?
I've been hearing it all day. I don't know what it is.
It sounds like a gun when
I know. I've been hearing it all day.
What is your zodiac sign?
And I'm going to say again, people ask me all the time, what is my zodiac sign? I've never looked. I have no idea. Do you?
Kayla, I'm a Pisces.
Well, good. You're a Pisces. I'm a nobody because I don't know mine.
Kayla. Hey, Siri. What's the zodiac sign for April
14th. I don't know it.
You're an Aries, Kayla.
What is that supposed to mean? Am I
Y'all.
Am I air-headed?
I think her blonde roots has really went to her head.
I'm Aries. I must be air-headed. I'm gonna stick with that.
I'm Pisces. Mine's something to do with fish and water. I know that much.
Damn.
I don't ever read it. I've always heard different
I
things.
see a lot of people getting like fish tattoos on their hand. That must be a Pisces sign, right?
She's blonde, true blonde.
Really, I'm not.
So somebody's asking if you wish you would have told Richard, all your plans from the beginning, from the episode where y'all called to, where he said he was going to come down.
If I would have had my plans, I might could have been better at giving them, but I didn't have them because it was a bachelorette party and I didn't plan the bachelorette party. Nettie did. Nettie was basically the overseer of the bachelorette party. I didn't even know where I was going until the freaking, I don't know, like several hours prior to the bachelorette party. So if I would have had more information, maybe I could have given it, but I didn't have it. I didn't plan this bachelorette party. My family did. And Nettie was ultimately the one that was in charge of all that. And she wasn't going to tell me where we were supposed to be until we were due to be there. So there was nothing I could ever go back and redo in that way. I didn't know where I was going. So no, there's nothing I could do different there.
How many years after George and Danielle met and Sissy and Bruce met did they get married?
So Danielle and George linked up on her 14th birthday party, which was on the show. And they ended up getting together and basically getting married like within the next year or 2, year and a half, somewhere in that time frame. Kayla and Bruce. Kayla was 16 when she got with Bruce. So it was a few years well after the show that Kayla got married.
Kayla, someone's asking, why was Sissy and Danielle featured so much in from season 1 to 3, but not season 4?
Because I kind of let them participate when they wanted. So 1 through 3, they were all in headstrong, game strong. But season 4, they obviously they wasn't feeling it as much, and I never forced them to do anything they did not want to do ever. People have always wondered like what my perspective, or even Annie's, as far as like gays or different nationalities, and my answer to that is
whatever flips your boat, go with it.
Exactly. I had nothing. Listen, I would invite a gay person or a different nationality person to my dinner table to eat with me the same way I would my own family. I'm not racist in any way. I am no one to judge, but I am certainly someone to love.
If that's what they want to do, that's what they're gonna do. You can't kick them for it, but do it. Would I personally do it? No, I wouldn't. But I'm not gonna kick somebody else that does what they do.
We all do what we want in life. Whatever makes you happy makes you happy. And at the end of the day, you have to live the way that you're making your own self happy. You cannot live to impress others. So with that being said, I have no judgment towards no one. I love everyone equally. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Doesn't matter what your nationality is. It doesn't matter what your preference is. I love everyone the same. A lot of people's asking from the podcast if our Aunt Lottie Mae is still with us today, and very much so still living and thriving.
Oh,
yes, she is. She's thriving. She's thriving just as hard as she was on the show, y'all. She is definitely still with us. She's still Lottie Mae. She's got so much life left in her. I can't imagine this life without her, actually. She's so full of life. So people want to know about the relation from Joey and Nettie because both of their names are Stanley. And in this instance, they are not related. They're both Stanleys, but from way other ends of the world. There is no relation there that I know of at all.
I think they really are. I think they need to sit it on the cover. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what times I've thought about it. There's
it's like a distant deal.
He was so far out there, we couldn't figure it out. That's why I don't know, and I'm not even trying to dig in there. It's way too fucking far out there for me to figure it out.
Our family is crazy. The family trees is crazy to be able to dig into who's kin to what and what relation.
Can you describe the Fluffies?
Yeah.
Well, I already talked about that. Let's get to that.
Stop laughing. I guess I'm gonna tell you guys what a fluffy is. You can make them homemade, which I bought a frozen bread, and you let it rise. You pat it out, like the little frozen rolls that you make dinner rolls with. You pat it out, put a little flour on it, put some oil in a pan, and you fry it. And you put butter and grape jelly on it. Wow. It's just that's like a family.
Honestly, it's the best bread you've ever ate in your life. And if you've never had it, do not kick it till you try it. There is no other like it. I mean that. You can eat Fluffies with dinner or breakfast, whichever you prefer. But either way, you're going to get the ultimate fried bread. That's a fact. If you have high cholesterol, don't eat it. Be sure to come back next time when we discuss season 4, episode 1. The name that started a war.
Oh, gosh. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, send your burning questions, comment below, and we'll see you guys later.
Ring a bell. Bye.